OMGBG! What's up everyone? Here's the video that you've all been waiting for.
And we're not talking about just Beyblade versus Beyblades, we're talking about the BeyLogger.
So we promised that we're gonna go more in depth with this and we'll show you basically everything that we know about the BeyLogger. After a couple days of reading the instructions and testing, we kind of compiled a bunch of information that we can put together for you guys.
Yep, so let's take a look at the BeyLogger and how it works.
Alright, so first let's look at a couple of components of your BeyLogger. On the back, take off your plate for your batteries. It takes 2 AAA batteries. Your reset button is right above your batteries right there. There's a section for where your launcher connects to and 2 clips to hold your launcher into the BeyLogger. Alright guys, so to begin using your BeyLogger with your WBBA account, first step is you want to take out your aux cord, your jack, from your BeyLogger right here, and if you're in sleep mode, which is when there's no lights on, you press the main black button to turn on your BeyLogger. So turn it on. Step 3, you want to take your aux cord, plug it into your smartphone, and run the app. And then after, when your app is successfully connected to your logger, it'll say so on your smart app.
Once we wake up the BeyLogger, it's gonna see that flashing green light. That means it's on waiting mode. It's waiting for you to use it, basically. If we want to exchange information with our friends, you basically connect these two together. Okay? And then you have to wait for it to go on to standby mode. So I'm gonna do that by just pressing them once. And they should go 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. That means it's on standby mode. Now if I press it one more time now, you can see lights are all flashing. That means that we have just exchanged our friend information with the other BeyLogger. What's really cool is that if you have a light launcher, if you have this on like that, these prongs talk to each other basically, because when your Beyblade is on here, it pushes this little button here, which will press this out, and with this out, when you insert this, it will activate the BeyLogger. So it will know when you put on the Beyblade. For example, I'm gonna put this on like, okay, right now it's on waiting mode, waiting for me to use it, and if I put the Beyblade on, it's gonna push that prong out, and then now it's gonna go 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and letting me know that I'm ready to launch the Beyblade, and it'll actually track the rev speed. Because when you spin this, okay, these are actually also being spun. This little part, right? So it can record how fast and how many revs you have. So let's talk about the Kakumoto, which means the mode of the BeyLogger. So the first one is on sleep mode when there's no lights, and then there's one light by pressing the button, which means it is on waiting mode, and then there is a flashing 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. With that sequence means that it is on standby mode, ready for you to launch the Beyblade. And then there is the one solid green light. That means it's in connection mode. Okay, now let's take a look at the status of the communication. The first one here is the solid green and the red, which means it's currently communicating, so it's writing data to each other. And then you have the 3 bright colors at the same time. When it's successful, when it's saying like done writing the data, then it's gonna show the 3 lights there. Then you have the one flashing red light, which means that it is not successful. So it's opposite of the flashing 3. It just means that the data did not successfully write. Now the exciting part, we have the shuto 착등시, no 表示.
What language are you speaking?
Changing from the Japanese to the Chinese, the kanji, you know. Anyways, this is the exciting thing that's gonna measure basically your shooting speed. It's gonna show how fast your rev is. You have the below average, average, and above average speed. Obviously, everyone's goal is to try to go above average, like over 9,000.
Or is it?
So let's show you guys how to do this. Alright, so we have our light launcher and our BeyLogger. First, let's turn on our BeyLogger so it is on waiting mode. And we're gonna insert this into our light launcher. I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna position it like this, and I'm gonna lock it in. And as you can tell, it's still in waiting mode. But once I put my Beyblade on, Spriggan Fusion.
Oh, you're saying it right.
Fusion, and we're gonna put it on. And as you can tell, wow, it actually detected the Beyblade is on. It's on 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. It's now in standby mode.
All 3 colors,
okay,
so it's ready.
Do you guys want to go like weak launch first?
Let's test everything. Let's go weak launch first.
Okay, weak launch. I'm like, I'm such a noob. 51,
go shoot! Flashing green. So after the flashing green, you guys saw that all 3 colors flashed. When there's 3 colors flashing, that means that the BeyLogger properly recorded your data.
Yeah.
So basically the BeyLogger knew, yo noob, you just launched real weak.
and I recorded that, so you have no.
You
way
can't
of
hide
hiding
it.
That now.
You can't hide it. Okay, so let's show them a moderate launch.
Moderate. So I'll be like 1, 3, 2, 1. Let it rip. So you see two lights. Two
So
lights.
that's average. Basically,
Yeah.
your average launch. So most bladers will be ripping about that speed. Is what
Two lights
say.
means you're ripping 2 light. Are you guys ready to exceed the average? Let's do this. So we should see some crazy lights if it's exceeding the average rev speed.
Basically, what happens is you see the green and yellow flash, and then you see yellow and red flash, and then they'll rotate like that twice. So it'll go green, yellow, then it'll go yellow, red, and green, yellow, and yellow, red.
Let
You
me
guys ready?
focus.
Focus.
3, 2, 1, go!
Nice. There you go. So guys, that's how you rip to get super fast revolutions on your Beyblade. Check it out.
So yeah,
Your BeyLogger will record that. So,
you see the 3 lights meant it was successful, wrote the data to the BeyLogger.
and as soon as you connect it to your app, it will transfer over to your app and record it all.
So that's about it. I mean, we can look at our instruction manual again. We told you all the highlights. There are some troubleshooting steps down here. If your BeyLogger somehow doesn't work and you want to see how to fix it, there's like teaches you how to reset it and things like that. Not totally important, but yeah, once we write the information to the BeyLogger, you can now plug it into your smartphone to record the information or manage your account. Since the BeyLogger records your rev speed and how many times you played, WBBA could use those information to give you points or set up some records or have basically your personalized
Ranks.
data. So
Basically, everything that you interact with the BeyLogger is going to be recorded.
yeah.
So, yeah.
2015 Beyblade Burst for your first look at the BeyLogger.
And as always,
Geeks
geeks out.